People always say to me today, Adam, what you do going into protest with your MAGA hat on takes a lot of courage. But let me tell you something. I was more nervous putting a Trump hat on for the first time in August of 2020 than I am wearing a MAGA hat going into a left-wing protest today.
Now's the time to finally speak up. And if you're scared to, remember, it's Republican, not Republicant.
Oh, Adam, you're one of my favorites.
Are we starting?
I don't know.
Is it live?
Yeah,
Oh, it's filming.
It's not live.
No, but it's filming.
Yeah, it's filming.
Oh, okay. Hey, guys. Hi, I'm here, Adam Francisco. You guys can find me everywhere. I have not been banned yet, so it's nice to be alive in life as well as on the internet. So.
Yeah. And you, actually, Adam, are like the first influencer that saw what I was doing and was nice and willing to give me direction. And you're just like absolutely the best. You will always have this like wonderfully special place in my heart.
Thank you. Yeah, when you reached out to me, first of all, I thought you were a guy.
That's what
Which you
heard.
get all the time. Because when you think of whiskey, you think of like a real man. And I didn't really know who you were. So when you reached out to me and you had a t-shirt that you wanted to promote, I did charge you at first because I didn't know who you were. I didn't know how big your brand was. And then when I learned more about that, you were kind of just getting started. I was like, oh, why did I charge her?
So then he bought me dinner.
So then I bought her dinner to kind of, make up for it. And I just thought that her creativity and in a way, she put like a softer touch onto politics, right? Because a lot of times the whole Trump MAGA movement is all about like masculinity and aggressiveness. And you had these beautifully designed t-shirts that I thought were so artistic and creative that I was just like, yo, we need more of this kind of stuff in our movement.
Yeah.
So big fan of what you do. And now you pivoted to the fast news clips.
I did.
Which I think is epic. And I hear you spend how much time per video?
8 to 12 hours.
That's wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of hard work that you put into the videos, but you could
Yes,
tell
it
because
is.
the quality is so good. So make sure you guys subscribe to Freedom and Whiskey because the work is top notch.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And so actually what got me started with the t-shirts was I saw how a lot of Republican merchandise was very like harsh. There was a lot of bright colors.
Yep.
And also the connotation of being a Republican was always very, very harsh and almost like tacky. The left always essentially said he's going to eat M&Ms and we love him for this.
They're good. They're delicious.
They have my logo on them.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, like.
That's adorable.
But I just wanted the merchandise to look a little bit like classier.
It does, yeah.
And so I wanted to create something that was just like special for Republicans because I was tired of people talking bad about us. And I wanted the shirts to kind of match that.
Yep.
And that's how I started. And then eventually when I started making video content, I had no idea that it was going to turn into recaps. But, things kind of happen the way they do.
That's the thing about social media creation is you have a vision in your head when you first start. And then the audience kind of tells you what they like. Mm-hmm. And you end up adapting and giving them, more of that. That's kind of what happened to my channel too. I did not really know what I wanted to do. I originally started as a food blogger. If you go to my channel, my first videos are food vlogs.
You still do food vlogs, which I love.
That's just a little homage to, where I came from. And then in August of 2020, I had a friend who's like, why don't we go out in Orlando in our Trump hats and just film whatever happens.
I went back and watched your very first video, and you guys are so scared to like put them on to be, and that's how I felt when I first started. In fact, my mom and I had picked some up from my local GOP, and I was like, all right, Mom, let's go, let's put them on. And you're really stressed about it.
It takes, people always say to me today, Adam, what you do going into protest with your MAGA hat on takes a lot of courage. But let me tell you something. I was more nervous putting a Trump hat on for the first time in August of 2020 than I am wearing a MAGA hat going into a left-wing protest today.
Yeah.
I get a little bit nervous, but I'm not that nervous. But when I first did it, it takes courage. I'm not gonna lie, the first time you do it, it takes courage. And by the way, this is my dog, Sunlight.
We love Sunlight.
He's my proud father to my little puppies at home. He's a good boy.
We're fans of dogs here at Freedom and Whiskey.
That's right. So yeah, that's kind of what I got pushed into in a way, and it's also what I believe in, of course.
Yeah.
But I got also kind of pushed into the flag waves where I do them on the street by myself, and I don't know, it became a fun hobby, and I thought I was fighting for America, and we won, and I'm very happy, and I hope that we win again in 2028 and in 2026 too.
Yes, exactly. And you gave me my very first Trump flag. It was you.
Hell yeah.
And the amount of people who were so triggered by it when I was like, oh, you're kissing me.
See, he's a nice boy.
You're such a good boy.
Yeah.
The amount of people who are triggered by my flag on TikTok, just know that I'm so glad that you gave it to me.
Makes it all worth it. Makes it all worth it.
It does. It absolutely does.
Well, I got to say, look, you're doing an amazing job. This
Thank
studio
you.
setup is absolutely gorgeous. If you're in the area, and are you going to post this today? Probably not.
Probably not
Probably too
today.
busy.
Yeah.
But if you're ever at another media event and you see them, make sure you sit down and have a conversation because Faith is great. Their platform is awesome and
You're
needs
so
to grow.
sweet. You're so sweet. Thank you, Adam. I love you so much. And
All right.
please, would you tell people where they can donate?
Yes, I am battling kidney failure. So if you guys want to support my medical journey, givesingo.com/Adam Francisco. I am the only man fighting a terminal illness while still fighting for this country, the Constitution, and Donald J. Trump.
Yeah.
And as always, God bless Trump.
Yes.
That's my
go.
tagline.
I love you. I love you.
I spent a lot of time being quiet about who I am until I realized there was no time left. I'm standing up and stepping up for we the people. Because a government that will give you everything you want is a government that will take everything you have.